And I'd like to ask you one simple question. In the Ayawaso West Wagon, did anyone die?
I don't understand. Are you saying because people didn't die?
I'm asking you one simple question.
Was there violence?
Did anyone die?
Were there maiming of people?
Did anyone die?
Were there violence?
You see, you can't answer the question. You see, you can't answer the question. You know why you can't answer it. Please, I have my time.
Didn't die.
I have my time.
No, people didn't.
Now, we had a certain MP standing there and saying that you killed a man in his own room. Where is the man that has been killed? To date, where is the man that has been killed?
I don't
and
understand.
then you get people, when they are stopping him from saying it, you said the person should be punished. Do you know what that could have cost? Do you know what that could have cost? And then you get people, then they'll come and tell you that, oh, because the vice president is the chairman of the police council, so the vice president should go and do what? Should go and lock some judge for saying such things? Let's stop this politicking.
Are you saying that the deployment of the people...
Let's stop this politicking of bringing the vice president's name in every time it's convenient.
Mr. Alfred Thompson,
will not help us.
Mr. Alfred Thompson, we cannot have officials of government who put themselves up for election and then appointed into public office, supposed to be responsible for institutions of state, that, if you look at the Constitution, are enshrined and enjoined and empowered to take key actions, and they don't take. Ayawaso West Wago, me, Roland Walker, I was I took that shot where the gentleman was slapped, Sam George.
Yes.
I was supposed to...
Who slapped him?
Listen.
Who slapped
yes,
him?
he did say, because
you
at the time... Please listen.
Room.
Please listen.
That's what he
please
said.
Listen.
Don't misquote him.
At the time, somebody collapsed. It was perceived by the reporters on ground that the person that it was reported widely by the media. Are you saying the deployment that even took place, the maiming that was being undertaken before he said the things that he did, were occasioned because of what he said?
As a responsible citizen and as a member of parliament who is supposed to be an honorable member, you don't just get up and open your mouth.
Are you saying what he said, even though the violence started before he said what he said? Are you saying what he said, even after the violence or amid the violence, is what created the maiming of the individuals?
What would have happened?
What would have happened? You are the security expert. Are you? What would have happened?
You call me a security expert for bringing my mind out. You see the mischievous things you do.
I'm not doing any mischief. Please answer my question.
We are discussing things, and now because I'm bringing things out, that is telling you that you can't tell me that because Vice President is chairman of police council, so he should go and do the Ayawaso West Wagon thing. When I'm giving you a clear example,
who takes collective responsibility, Mr. Alfred Thompson?
So as chairman of police council,
did you listen to the proceedings of the Ayawaso West Wagon
Commission? As chairman of police council, he should go and lock some judge. When we have, listen, NDC, Swami, regional Swami youth organizer Razak says NDC will use deadly violence to win 2024 elections. Deadly violence. Then you have another person saying that be ready to kill, NDC. Be ready to kill if it will win us power come 2024. An executive of NDC.
What's his name?
It's go and check Ghana Web. Go and check Ghana Web on the 7th of February 2023. You see it's there. All these things are not being said.
What's his name?
I don't know his name. I said, go and check Ghana Web. I didn't read the full story, but I'm giving you the headlines that have been given there. You get all these things being said by them. Then we sit down and want to blame Electoral Commission. Or we want to blame Dan Parry. Or we want to blame the Vice President because he's chairman of Police Council. When we have irresponsible statements coming from our own organizers and youth organizers, and we can't stop them. Please, I stated it, that peace will come when you start putting certain things in place. We were sitting in this country in 2020 when people lost elections and told their people to go to Electoral Commission and do whatever they want to do. And they were being served by former ministers of state, food and water, that they should go ahead and stay there 24 hours. We were in this country. We were in this country. And you think it's funny because, oh yes, you are not in power. Listen, the police will do everything that they have to do to stop anybody from causing violence. We sat here and we were saying that, what do you call it? Someone, a journalist was saying that first 7 will vote on this date and the other 7 or how many will vote on the next day. But you sat here and a retired, what do you call it? Military person was saying that, he's
a security expert. Forget about him being a retired.
His head. You see, that is where I have a problem.
Intelligence or information.
No, he said he has been given reliable information that the police or the security personnel...
He's in a position to be given reliable information, sir.
Can I finish my statement, please? He has been given reliable information that some police, military personnel or security personnel... Please, you know what? When you work with security, they'll tell you that, and I'm glad that he said that, when he went to meet the IGP, there are certain things he said that you come and say out. Do you know what he's saying, what it can cause?
What can it cause?
When you tell me that,
when people are being marginalized,
when you are telling me that,
of his standing,
so what is someone of his standing? What has he got to do?
Who works with regional groupings?
He has to go, someone of his standing.
Why are you picking on him?
Roland, you know, when you bring people in and they come and say wrong things, we have to correct them. In the same way that you want to correct the government, let us correct the citizens when they say things that are not right. Let us do the right
perspective.
In everybody's perspective, not in my perspective alone. Let us say things that are not right.
So
it's everybody. I'm speaking about people who are not on this station and are also complaining about some of the things that are going on.
Mr. Alfred Thompson, let me be categorical. You don't character assassinate. You don't also malign people,
should we character assassinate. You were sitting down when he called the president irresponsible. What did you tell him?
That is his opinion.
And you think it's right?
Using the word irresponsible,
right. That's how we were brought up.
His opinion.
That is how we were brought up, that we should call our leaders irresponsible or on television sets, and we are okay with it.
Mr. Alfred Thompson,
please let us stop this.
Let us stop this. You can expatiate on your opinion.
Let us stop this.
Granted.
It's not right.
We call an expert in. An expert who we assume and also think has gained a credibility, works with key international, regional, and global bodies in his own right, and says he has credible information from his sources.
From where?
You don't determine from his sources.
But when I am where's my source?
You can see.
No, because when I am talking, you ask me that where's my source.
Speak your opinion, Mr. Alfred Thompson. What I'm saying is very categorical. Don't malign.
I'm not maligning anyone, but
that is what you are doing. Somebody will call that you are character assassinating the person.
That are not right.
You have a minute to wrap up, please.
I'm talking about statements he's made. When you're interjecting me, how do I wrap up?
Please wrap up. A minute.
Thank you very much. We are talking about statements that he's made that are not right. When people come out and they say they are experts, that doesn't mean that everything you can say on air. It's not everything. As security experts, they will tell you that it's not everything that they tell you that you go out and just go and announce. And some of the things when you are saying it, you have to be careful. Because some of these things can let some security experts rise up and say that maybe I could be in that, or maybe that's why I was not allowed to go on the special voting. All these things could cause problems and cause mayhem. And that is why when we are talking about peace, you don't come and say that, oh, because the president also talked, and now you are coming to say and say that the president is saying that this thing, what do you call it? If the opposition loses, they should accept the results. Hasn't the president got his opinion as well? You think the president is not right in saying that, but you think you can say certain things that are right. Let us stop doing this, and let us all work together towards the peace of this country. You go and tell people to go and do whatever they like in what do you call it? Sunyani East. And then when they do it and then there are problems, they come and blame the president. Did the president tell people that they should go, the soldiers that they should go and shoot or whoever killed who? He's telling us now that they know the people. But the people do not want to name who went to do what. And that is where the problem starts. Let us all work together towards peace. We don't just go and sign an accord and tell our people that they should go on the streets and do what they like. Anybody who tries to cause any mayhem in this country will be stopped by the security forces. And that's where I end.